Ladies and gentlemen, imagine a time when people had a bit too much fun with spare parts and a touch of insanity. We're talking about post-World War II, a time when folks were eager to reinvent the wheel, literally. And a guy named Michael Hoffmann thought, hey, why not make a car with the worst possible design features? And guess what? He did it. Now, before we get into this, hit that subscribe button, folks. If you love quirky machines like this, you're in the right place. So, back to Hoffmann's masterpiece. Picture this. It's 1949, and Hoffmann decides to make a car using mostly hardware store parts and whatever he could find in the junkyard. Yes, you heard that right. This isn't a high-end factory-made sports car. It's like the mad scientist of vehicles. The result? A rear-engine, rear-wheel drive, three-wheeled contraption that looks like it's ready to tip over at any moment. But it's not just any three-wheeler. This thing has rear-wheel steering. Yeah, that's right, it steers from the back, which is pretty much the automotive equivalent of trying to walk backward on a tightrope. It's a disaster waiting to happen. I think what really makes this car stand out is its absurdly wide frame. With a wheelbase so short, you'd think the whole thing was designed by a kid who played with Legos and didn't read the instructions. Combine that with the rear-wheel steering, and you've got a ride that's about as stable as a shopping cart, with one wheel that's about to fall off. As for the specs, well, you're in for a treat. The Hoffmann 1951 is powered by an air-cooled 200 cubic centimeter two-stroke single engine, putting out a mighty 6.5 horsepower. That's right, 6.5. Not 65, just 6.5. If you thought your scooter was slow, think again. The Hoffmann 1951 could barely hit 28 miles per hour, 45 kilometers per hour, which on a good day was probably just fast enough to escape from a snail race. Still, it was enough to give anyone who dared to drive it an adrenaline rush or a panic attack. Why? Because of the unstable handling. The car would veer left, then right, then left again, as if its only goal in life was to test your reflexes, while making you reconsider your decision to get in. And let's not forget about the cabin. You know that feeling when you try to squeeze into a seat on a crowded subway and wonder if you're just going to merge with the person next to you? Well, in this case, that's your driving experience. The steering kingpin is positioned in the center of the vehicle, meaning the driver and passenger had to get cozy, but not in the romantic dinner date kind of way. More like the I can't feel my legs kind of way. But let's not be too harsh. This was 1951, and the Hoffmann 1951 was ahead of its time, in the wrong direction. The craftsmanship is actually impressive when you consider it was made from mostly hardware store parts and junkyard treasures. It's the kind of car that only a true let's make this work kind of person would dream up. And it was probably just as fun to drive as it was to design. And remember, if you want to dive deeper into the world of weird vehicles, hit that subscribe button and like the video. You'll be glad you did. And trust me, you won't want to miss what we've got next.